Hello, beauties. Hello. Oh, look at that. Hello. What is going on with you? Something is significant about a negative Nancy. You are killing my vibe. Somebody who's always complaining, always talking about, like you could show them something and they always tell you about the worst case scenario. Or why do you want to do that? Because you know, da 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 da. Someone is always in a negative mode. Or this could be their energy right now. Maybe they're not feeling positive about some things. So everything is, they can't get happy for someone else because they're not happy for themselves. Then we have too many cooks in the kitchen. Chaos, confusion, things are going amiss. A bunch of chickens with their heads taken off. Justice sitting in the mist. I'm a poet and I know it. I was gonna say I didn't know it because that's the saying. I know it. I know it. Then we have frequencies. 432. Oh, this is from yesterday. Miracle tone of nature aligns with nature, brings you to your true self. So maybe this confusion and this chaos, this justice sitting in the mist is bringing people to who they truly are. Then we have, so this goes with the purple, relaxes body and mind, mental clarity. In the past, my lessons were learned through confusion, through pain. With you, I heal and grow through love, through compassion. Thank you for holding space for me to feel safe, safe enough to love unconditionally, safe enough to receive love unconditionally. So there's an energy in someone's life that has brought them peace, ideally, is what that means. The purple and the purple. I atone this red to this red here, the miracle tone of nature. Somebody is hearing something, has heard something that puts them in a negative space. That's these negative Nancy's. That's this too many cooks in the kitchen. So too many cooks in the kitchen, there's a lot of people, or at least at the very least there are too many cooks. It could, at the very least, there are two. So there are at least two people in this energy here. Negative Nancy, needing to align with nature, needing to ground themselves. There are at least two energies that are, they're being shown as their true self. Probably as negative Nancy's. Probably as somebody with the too many cooks in the kitchen, as everybody wants to be in charge. Everybody wants to be the leader. I want to be the one that shines. I want to be the one that makes all the decisions and the choices. So maybe everyone is making their own decisions and choices and not working together collectively, aligning with nature, the nature of the business, the nature of this agreement. We need to align with that. But in this purple energy, we have the relaxing of the body and the mind, the mental clarity, along with this lesson of this energy of someone healing from a pain. Taking the things that they've been through and turning those into lessons that they can move forward in positively. Not continuing to remain in the same cycles, not continuing to accept the same things, allow the same things, choose the same things. So something about that is significant. We're going to shuffle though, because that was a pre-shuffle. Oh, and this song I find very fitting. It's on the playlist. It's Brandy Sitting on Top of the World with Mace. She's like, I'm just trying to do what I'm trying to do. And you think I'm out here sitting on top of the world. Because the growth looks good to you. Like a trophy. My mind is in a labyrinth. I can't set myself free. Seeking solace from these thoughts. Finding peace finally. Taking a trophy. Typically, a trophy is something that you could just look at. It's an accomplishment. It makes you feel good. Like men choosing a trophy wife or women choosing a trophy husband. Not because there's substance there, but because it looks good. So something about someone being Superficial is significant. Living a so superficial life. Buying the things that everyone else is like, oh my God, I wish I had that. Trying to find the perfect mates. The perfect mates. That other people are like, oh my God, that's, you know, he's like, he does that for you and he does this for you and da 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 da. Look, bigamy. Something, and this person wants that, but they can't even be solid. What does this say? You talk a real good game, paint yourself as true blue, but tell us what you really do when nobody can see you. This is what I'm saying. It's superficial. An ego death is bigger than me. This is someone who doesn't realize it's bigger than them. To realize it's bigger than me is to be able to humble yourself to certain situations. Certain situations and energies and people that take away from your peace. To understand that it's hard. Don't get me wrong, it's hard. But if you can put yourself in someone else's place, I'm not saying forgiving should be for you anyway. But I'm not saying you should forgive and forget or you should excuse a person's behavior. But you can understand where they're coming from, how they got there. Ooh, I'm bending up the goddamn cards. Obsidian. Protection, truth-seeking, grounding, dispels illusions, promotes self-awareness, releases mental blockages, releases negative thought patterns, connecting to self, forgiveness, root chakra, divine power, tools, weapons, and a mirror. I'm going to put this here because I think that's dope that came out. We were just talking about forgiveness because forgiveness is for you. It's so that you're not walking around feeling bitter and angry. Still, something can get you, like when you talk about something, it may get you to feel a certain way, but not so much that it hurts or it angers you that bad. That's just me. I don't know if that's the way it should be or how that's healing goes, but there's certain things that get me angry, but not in an angry way where maybe because it doesn't make me feel like it's personal. But even it could be personal though. Like betrayal is personal. It's very personal. A stranger doesn't come up to you and just betray you. No, that's your road dog. That's your sister, your brother, your family, your cousins, the people you grew up with next door, the people that you make bonds with through other people, and you trust them because you trust the person that you have that mutual energy with. Those are the people who betray you. The people who get to know you and still decide to say fuck you. That makes me angry, but it's like a duality. It also is like, why would you do that? And do you understand some people come from traumas that they haven't healed from? And again, it's not an excuse, but if someone learned through a parent that sex was more important than love, that sex and money they went hand in hand. That's what they were taught. That's from their core. Well, not from their core. It could be, depending on the energy that they're in. Because there are some people who may take on that persona because that's what was taught to them, but they don't feel good about it. It doesn't make their spirit feel good. Those people, I could be like, oh, I can understand why they would continue to do something like that. And I guess the showing compassion, well, you can show compassion even if people don't want to change. But if people want to change and they realize that they fucked up and they're remorseful, not regretful, because to me, regretful is more like, oh, I got caught, or this person knows, or It's just something coming out. They didn't apologize for it, or they didn't even admit to it. They just, maybe they regret getting caught, or they regret the plan that got them here. Maybe they should have did this. That's what regret seems like to me. Because even in that situation, you could learn a lesson. Remorse to me is where you learn the lesson. Remorse is that feeling like, to me, remorse is being able to put yourself in the other person's shoes and feel bad that you were capable of doing that to another person, to make them feel that way. When you know that if you were in the same situation as this person, you would be devastated. Like you wouldn't be able to handle it. So truth-seeking, protection, grounding. I don't even remember what the hell we were just saying in terms of where we are. That's what I think is the channeling. This stuff is just coming out my mouth. Copycat crime. Ah, this is in the purple. So the purple, okay, purple had to do with the healing people and the relaxing of the body and the mental clarity. So someone has mental clarity, and this is where the truth is coming from. Dispelling illusions. You can't lie to me. You can't fool me. I know what you are. I know who you are. Self-awareness. When you are aware of self, everything else around you just becomes clear. So we have copycat crime with this, what you need to be protected from, or some truth that is coming out. A copycat crime inspired by another crime or criminal. Fiction or non-fiction inspired poses an issue for investigators to distinguish the two. So it's the distinguishing of the two. There could be people that look alike. That made me think of two stories, both with just at the end, well, one actually. My ex's alleged child's mother, she and I, similarly, we have like same complexion, just about the same height. We both have big boobs, no ass. Get in the theater. I guess that would be, as far as I know, the similarities between us. So if you were to see us in public and not close up, depending on, I guess, the time period, no, you would be able to, you would be like, oh, is that such and such, or is that such and such? Like, being able to distinguish between the two. My grandmother, 39 could be significant. Lexington could be significant. Bergen could be significant. And Kennedy, John F. Kennedy, could be significant. Anyway, she's sitting on her porch, and some girl walks down the street that looks like me, and she thought it was me. Until I think she spoke to the young lady and was like, oh my God, you look like my granddaughter. Shit, for all I know, it could have been the alleged baby moms. She's like that kind of, she's unique, she's special. But distinguishing between the two. So it could be the idea of two people that look alike, or someone who's trying to not cloak your energy, copy your energy. Oh, maybe trying to cloak you so that your energy looks like theirs. I don't know how people do that type of stuff. I guess within the 3D, it would be like telling a bunch of lies and stuff about you to other people to make you look a certain way. And then this person puts on the superficial. They put on this coat pretending to be you, a costume. But then they can't wear the costume all the time. It has to come off. It has to be cleaned. It has to be sat to the side so you can rest. Like you can't commit to that 100%. Fiction or non-fiction. Who's the real person? So something is significant about a crime, copycat crime. Someone could be trying to impose themselves as somebody else. Consideration goes a long way. Oh, look, rats came out. That came out yesterday. Master of my shadow. Takes accountability, acceptance of self, integrate shadow and light energies. Oh, wow. This says consideration goes a long way, but I kept reading in my head, inconsistent and being inconsistent. Because there's a card in here that says that, in the C I kept seeing inconsistent and being consistent, or you're not committed to something. It's like someone is trying they're trying to portray themselves as this person who's the master of their shadows, acknowledges their unconscious, unprocessed, unwanted qualities of self. This is someone who walks around, it's like, yeah, I know who I am. I'm this person and I'm that person, with cunning, versatile, able to take the costume off and put it on. Much like the woman in Lovecraft, the sister who is a dark-skinned, fluffier woman. And she cosplayed as a white woman, Caucasian woman. So this person cosplays as you. Versatile, perseverance. This is someone who's willing to keep up the facade. Brings about dis-ease. So again, this person can try to cosplay as you, but the energy is just not the same. You can just look there now. It's almost like, you have like maybe, let's say a juice or a water, something that you're not sure if it's spoiled or not, maybe milk, even like meat or something. And you're kind of smelling it really closely because you're like, wait, is it going bad, or is that just my nose? Like, is it something about this person that is just not right? And at the end, we have an enemy. The master of my shadow. This is someone who, again, the cosplay. Get them to see. All right. This could be someone who has mother issues. This says, rarely felt the love, mostly jealousy and anger. Never understood why your love never lingered. Past the double-sided comments, underlying contempt. I always thought a mother's love was supposed to be heaven sent. Caught in these emotions or lack thereof, seeking answers from within, without, and above. Put off from speaking my truth, afraid to testify. My feelings, my hurt, I can no longer pacify. So someone is starting to realize that they are to be heard. This is someone who's realized, this is someone who's trying to heal from the past traumas, who realizes that some of their energy, however they are expressing it, is probably expressing it in a way that is either a blocked energy, an overused energy, and underused energy, but is not balanced. So if this is someone who can romanticize a relationship where there are like a million reasons why you shouldn't even be with this person, or this is someone who can stay at a job where the boss, or stay anywhere where someone demeans them, speaks to them in a way that makes them feel less than, because they've learned that behavior. That's what they're used to. That's what they know. So this is someone trying to heal from that, but I feel as if maybe this copycat crime is in the red. This is the person who is the copycat who experiences that type of energy. My words hold power, so I speak them with much care. Being mindful and intentional, no longer unaware. This is someone who knows what's going on. They know the power of their words. That's your energy. When you speak, this could also be someone who maybe talks too much. And because they talk too much, with the power of your words, people listen. Maybe someone is like very, you know how kids get on the internet and they make videos of them like stealing something out of a store or doing something illegal, and they're like, oh, ha ha ha, as if that video that's going on the internet, anybody could see that. Someone could forward that to law enforcement. It's like these kids think they're safe because they share it to their page, not realizing that they have 3,000 or 4,000 followers or friends or whatever. And maybe all those people are not on board with all the stuff that this person does. Maybe they think that what this person does is dangerous or silly, or just, I can empathize. I wouldn't want somebody to do that to me. So somebody has to, you know, speak a truth. Someone has to speak up. So this person may speak very freely. The power of their words, their words hold power. They speak freely, and they're not mindful of what they say. They're not intentional of trying to hold back truths that they should be keeping to themselves. With dark heart, twisted, wishing evil, unenlightened, a wicked disposition, grief, sorrow. You know what? I'll just read the red because the red came out earlier. Twisted, unaligned, grief, cruel, malicious, ominous, sorrow, malignant, and violent. That's the energy of this person, this copycat, the rat. Get them off here. Then we have McDonald, the name Mac Miller. Maybe the name Mac or Miller is significant. The name the name Donald. Don't I have that written down? Yes. Don or Donald is significant. Oh, I wrote this down from something else I did this morning. I'm going to read these too. So the McDonald triad, three behaviors exhibited in childhood that may indicate one's tendency to violence. And what were we just looking at? What was that card with the dark heart? Cruelty to animals, fire starting, chronic bedwetting. It makes me think of with the cruelty to animals. This is just someone that they take their anger out on whatever energy is closest to them. So it could be a pet, it could be a parent, it could be a friend, it could be a stranger, their child. And I'm talking about in terms now as an adult, not as a child. Fire starting. Someone is always, this is someone who's always on edge, always ready to start an argument, always ready to, too many cooks in the kitchen, always wanted to be number one. And they hang around people that are like that too. Not everyone though, because someone in that energy needs followers. They can't fight every day with someone who is trying to bump heads with them. So they've found themselves in the energy of people who they bump heads with. But they need people who are just yes men. People who are just... You all right? Yeah, I'm fine. Okay. People who would just go along with whatever. 2343 could be significant. So fire starting, like ready to go at any minute. This person, all it takes is, it takes anything. It just takes anything to set this person off. Whereas a chronic bedwetting, I don't know, it could be tears. Bedwetting could be like tears on the pillow. A lot of sad or depressive nights could be significant. Or this person could actually have peed in the bed. Or maybe they pee on themselves as an adult. Or this could be someone like a weak bladder. But yeah. All right, we're going to get one more card. I thought, my bad. I'm just trying to explain what's coming up. I said, damn, this person is on some shit. We got Demon Time coming out. Then we got Capricorn, which represents the devil in the tarot. Something about someone's skeletal system. And skeletal system is ironic because in the reading we did yesterday, it spoke about someone and how they rose up on the bodies of other people. using other people for money, for time, energy. Demon time. This is crazy. Something about the knees, the bones, the skin, or the teeth could be significant for someone. Herbs, mullein, horsetail, and thyme could be significant. Crystals, garnet, black tourmaline, or tiger's eye could be beneficial. Black tourmaline helps cleanse too. Like it helps to get them to cleanse negative energies. African violet could be significant on pansy. A pine oil, thyme oil, or myrrh could be significant or helpful. The time periods December 22nd through January 19th could be significant. So we have demon time. What is controlling you? Despair, envy, addictions, sex, love, money, drugs, pain, loneliness. That's the red. Then we have influences energy fields, rejuvenates the mind. Wow. This energy here, it says influences the energy field. So this is how this person influences other people. They influence people through this demon time energy, through their despair, through envy, through addiction, sex, love, money, drugs, pain, loneliness. These are the energies that this person uses to influence the people around them. That's how you're able to use their traumas against them. Oh, you got mommy issues? Your mother was this type of person? I'm going to either manipulate those energies and be just like your mother, because I know you can be easily controlled. Or I'm going to put you in the energy of making you feel secure, making you feel supported like your mother didn't make you feel. So then you're still willing to do whatever I want you to do. Money, bribing people. This is the friend that was, if you go out, they're paying for everything. They're buying you bags and shoes, or weed, drugs, which is there. Providing you with people that you can have accidental, just an unexpected tryst with. Like it wasn't planned. Something about sex parties is significant. What the fuck? And then the purple energy improves overall health, enhances the immune system. That's the purple energy. That's what you do. And then influences energy fields, and then it says rejuvenates the mind, body, and energy levels. Rejuvenates them to this despair. Oh my God. To the envy, to the addictions, to the money, to the drugs, to the loneliness, to pain. This person connects to other people through pain. Damn. And then with the Capricorn energy with the devil. Oh shit, checks all the boxes. The 3 behaviors exhibited in childhood that may indicate one's tendency to violence. Cruelty to animals, fire starting, chronic bedwetting. Everything I just said checks all the boxes. This person talks about you a lot. Your name is being spoken in rooms you haven't even entered yet. They speak about you a lot. Your power, the mystery of you, your strength, your magic. This person or these people think that you're a witch. They're intimidated by your energy. And with this grief, it makes me feel not being able to overpower you or overtake you with the unknown and timeless, like an old soul, ancestral energy. The unknown, your power is unknown, your strength is unknown, your magic is unknown. Somebody doesn't know how to fuck with you. They can't copy your energy. They can't. It's not possible. And then with this energy here, with your words hold power. So speak them with much care. This person spoke about the elegance, strong will, protection, intelligence, wealth, how they can absorb negative energy and make it positive, the occult, putting fear into people, strength, of speaking about their own strength. This person spoke a lot of things in a way that they thought that their words held power, but they don't hold any power over who you are. In this obscenity, you dispel illusions. You promote self-awareness. Your energy is pure. Wow. People are talking a lot about you. Look at this. This is the energies people are in. Keeping up with the Joneses got me living on the edge. Seeking validation, my allegiance I do pledge. This is the allegiance to the Matrix. You're the red pill? What is the red pill and the blue pill? I don't even know. But this is like that energy that I was talking about, where this person wants to look good for the people, want to keep up with the names, the designers, the cars, the trips, the this, the that. Oh, I ate dinner here last night and I did this. But when they go home, they eat ramen noodles and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches on food that came from the dollar store. This card here, under my words hold power. If you can help others. If you cannot do that, at least do no harm to them. This person does not live by that mantra. This person is all about doing harm. Demon time. What was that other energy we saw with the dark energy? The dark heart. Dark heart, demon time, the devil. Someone who was like this as a child. Wow. Maybe this person's name is being spoken in rooms they haven't been in yet. Because the shit they're doing is like, whoa, what's going on with you? Wow, okay. What are we doing now? Shit. How long have we been here? 32 minutes and we didn't even get through these cards yet. All right, what do we need to know? I think I'm just going to use these and then call it a day. Something about a third party. Anything or person that takes away from the connection or arrangement, which is in black. What is controlling you? Anger, obsession, greed, fear, envy, self-hate, love of money, and hate. So a third party is controlling this person. This person is in demon time because of a third party. This person hates this third party. They fear this third party. And they're obsessed with this third party. Someone's health could be in question. Someone could have legal matters, possibly a Sagittarius. Trying to find balance. What do we have? Two. Right path, balance, choices, harmony, duality, faith, and trust. This is someone that trusts in what is, they already know. Tuesday, sacral chakra, or February could be significant. So something could be taking place this month. That someone knows that they're on the right path, or they're going to have a chance to make some type of choice. Could have something to do with moving forward. And Chariot energy, a Cancer could be significant. February is Aquarius and Pisces. So an Aquarius or an Pisces could be significant. Whatever this choice is, it's like whatever is going on, you are protected from it. Whatever choice you make, either one is right. It was right for you, right for your journey. Imprisonment. Oh, wow. And that's falling next to this cop. So if somebody was copying your material, stealing from you, taking from you, I feel like with the duality, people are seeing things for what they truly are. Taurus, the Hierophant energy, which could be like a higher authority, an institution, government institution. It talks about value. Value would be someone did something because of what they valued. They value money. So someone could be going to prison because of this copycat crime. This could also be a spiritual prison, emotional, mental. Like you could really be fucking with someone's head right now because of the amount of power you are exuding. The devil. Stop. Yo, I don't know. Quédate así. Es que no te decía na quiera te no te así te no fote. Que no te decía ta. Yo, this is some, I want to cry. This is some evil ass energy. The devil, and we got Capricorn down here. Bondage, addictions, feeling trapped by material desires. Someone in the lowest aspects of themselves trying to be you. First of all, how, Sway? How? Fucking the energy you were in just off the cut in the rip? Oh my God. And then with this hangman, a change in perspective. Maybe this has to do with people having a new perspective of you. A new perspective of who you are. I don't understand. This person must have did like in that pop. This person must have did a number on your reputation because I don't understand. Oh shit. Another pop. I don't understand how. Okay. Okay. I don't understand how people were able to not know who the fuck you were and not know who the fuck this person is. That mask. Oh my God. That mask must have fallen off a few times. I swear. 37, 33 could be significant because the devil. And we just talked about the Hierophant energy with Taurus, which talks about the house of value, the second house. This person values the material world, their appearance, how they show up to the world, how the world perceives them. The Joneses, how they look. All that is very important to this person's status, social status. Very important to this person. Wow. This addiction in the purple, they're addicted to you. You bring out the lowest aspects of this person because of their anger and envy towards you. Damn. The name Eve is significant. Rough Riders. With DMX. Something about a bike, not a gang, but you know, people who ride bikes together. It made me think of, I don't know if this video, but in the video, she was walking down the street and they were all on bikes and shit. And DMX was a big bike rider. So something about bikes could be significant. What you want. Nokia could be significant. Nokia was from Drew Hill. Something about the hill could be significant. Someone's name could be Drew. I said the hill. In the city that I used to live in, that's what they call this getting of the street, the Ave or the hill. Justice. Oh shit. Justice with imprisonment. The hangman makes me think of like a hung jury, but with justice here and the right choice, new perspective. If this has to do with like a court case, then this makes me think of, with a new perspective, a period of waiting, a sacrifice. This makes me think of a jury trial and someone receiving justice. Universal law, truth, fairness, accountability. Someone has to take accountability for their crime, for their actions. A relationship is also significant. In the purple, justice in the hangman. People are now seeing you for who you are. So you're receiving justice in the spiritual realm as well. Because people get on the field that maybe your energy was cloaked. Because I kept almost saying cloaked earlier. So maybe your energy was cloaked in a way that people couldn't see or feel the extent of who you are. But they see it and feel it now. That's for damn sure. that's what the mister would say. That's for damn sure. A fresh start is significant because this balance that is coming to this energy here is gonna allow someone to have a fresh start. All right, I didn't want 2, but we'll do 2. An Aquarius is significant. The star. Someone is in despair because Aquarius is the community energy. It could be technology. It's the energy of groups of people, friends. People are seeing the star. This person is in despair and is in envy because people are seeing the star. They're seeing how you love, how you've overcome adversity. Que no cierta. So then we have feminine energy. So there's a feminine energy who is the devil, who's going to prison, or who is in some type of mental, emotional, or spiritual prison. Oh, wow. With 555. Major changes, challenges, conflict. Someone needing to deepen their spiritual practices. With technology, something about this copycat crime is going to be seen or is known online or through the community with friends. The throat chakra, people are talking about this feminine energy and all. Like, this is some devilish ass. You know, this is like diabolical shit. This is the type of shit that this is not going to be clutching of the pearls. You're going to have to keep going to buy new pearls because every time you hear some shit, you just popping them shits. They just popping. This shit is insane. What the fuck, man? All right. What time is it? Let's just get some letters. I was going to do some tarot. I'm just going to do some letters. Yo, this shit is crazy. And with this copycat crime and this person getting caught, it's going to improve the overall health of this person with the obsidian. It's going to put this person in a different, three things came to me. Their aura is going to change. Their tax bracket is going to change. And it's not even that their aura is going to change. It's just going to be seen for what it is. Enhances their immune system. Like, this is just going to make someone feel better. It's going to put them in a better set of circumstances. You know, that's crazy. The devil, demon time, a dark heart. And then that energy about someone being a menace as a child. And number 7 could be significant. Challenges, danger, protection, strength, attacks. Stop it. This is what this person's energy is. Revelation, signs, insights, communication. People talking about who this person, like this person, it gives like monster energy. Like demon time. Get us stand up here then. Look, energy, danger, challenges, someone protecting themselves from this person. Oh shit, May or Friday is very significant. So May, whatever happened in May or on a Friday, both 5s, it affected you in a way where it changed the way people thought about you, or this is going to happen in May, or, or whatever happens in May brings out who this person is, but this person is faced with the challenges of whatever is coming out. This person is faced with major changes, imprisonment, going to jail, prison, if not prison, maybe probation. Like, their life is going to change. But with this energy, I don't think it's like probation. This gives me like some 20 years of this person just being the worst person ever, and no one not knowing, and not really knowing, not fully knowing. Oh shit. Water, intuition, dream, imagination, healing, instinct. A water sign could be significant. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Hangman, Pisces, Justice, Libra, the Devil, Capricorn. Those signs could also be significant. May, we said Aquarius in February and Pisces in February. May is, what is May? Gemini and Taurus. When someone is using their intuition with regard to this justice, like the change of perspective, having more information. Maybe there was information that was provided, that was talked about with regard to this female here. Because the throat chakra is here on this feminine energy, the devil with a copycat crime. She talked too much. This person talked too much. And people started piecing things together. Intuition. Maybe with justice, this has to do with a lawyer, a judge, police officer. The letter G is significant. Look. Oh my God. This card with the number 5, this is like wax that fell on a bunch of my cards when I was doing a reading that was very much spiritual. So now when these cards come out, it speaks to a very spiritual energy. This change is affecting someone on this side in a very spiritual way, in a way that's going to bring a positive change. All changes are not conflicts. A change could be you're moving from one place to another. You're getting one job, you're leaving one job and going to another. You're leaving one relationship and healing and then moving on to another. G5, something about a G5 phone could be significant. May 5th could also be significant. Removes physical and energetic pain. This change is working towards your benefit. Z, something is over in May. This could be that someone slept on you, slept on your power, your protection, with the 2 blue colors here, or will be sleeping on it, but it doesn't matter. You're protected. This is the end of a cycle. It's over. Transformation and miracles. Repairs to the DNA is significant. Repairs to the DNA makes me think you're becoming uncloaked. Your light is starting to shine brighter and brighter and brighter, and people are understanding who you are. Over here we have the letter M. So the letter M is significant to this person who was on demon time, who talks too much or people are talking about. This letter M could be feminine energy. January is significant. So January is significant to this person and the energy feels what they were trying to influence in this demon time energy and this devil energy in regard to a copycat crime. The number 6 is significant. So January 6th, was that a Monday? January 6th or Monday is significant. Z. It's over. The end is for both of these people. But this person in this blue is protected. This person with this silver energy, this is joy and pain. This person, first of all, I believe this person gets a lot of pleasure from causing people pain. So it could be an ending of this person being able to do that to other people, to do it to this person here. But this ending is bittersweet. This person is not feeling the joy of their actions anymore. They're going to be experiencing the same pain that they put upon other people. The letter T is significant. Somebody with the letter T could be someone that this person was put upon, that they did some evil stuff to. Wow. GT5. Grand Theft Auto 5. GTA. Something about a theft or auto theft could be significant. Year, ending, harvest, beginnings, abundance, learning. Someone's learning a very hard lesson about how they gain some type of abundance. It's like something is ending for someone. And ironically, there's both an ending and a beginning. Because if this person took copycat crime from this individual here, the ending is this person getting back what was taken from them. So that ends for this person, but it begins new for this person. But the ending for this person is the end of being in this energy, gaining what was theirs, and then being able to harvest and benefit off of it. This person is going to end, they're going to lose, and then they're going to prison, which is their new beginning. So everybody's getting a new beginning. This one is bittersweet. This one is protected. It's rooted in it's rooted in something solid. Divine power. We're gonna get a few more cards and then we're gonna be out of here because this is funny as fuck. So January 6th or May 6th, January 5th or May 5th. Oh, the 5th and the 6th. Something about the 5th and the 6th of January and of May is significant. By Copycat Crime, we have a W. This is a win for you. Something about the letter W, though, is significant. MW. Michelle or Williams or William could be significant. Copycat Crime. Devil energy. I say that the name Williams has been coming up a lot, and Michelle, to be honest. And it had to do with something that I'm not even going to go into it. It's not worth talking about. But look, progress, movement, journeys, traveling, evolution. The evolution is it makes me think of like expansion. Makes me think of Jupiter, Sagittarius energy. And it talks about information. Something about July or Saturday is significant. So maybe information about July is some demon time someone was in July. I think it was a Thursday. Thursday could be significant as well. Oh, what is this? Oh shit, Jupiter. Expansion, optimism, abundance, good luck. Thursday. Oh shit. It says Thursday. It was something about a Thursday. Maybe in January. That is so fucking dope. Largest planet in the solar system is the great red spot. So something about the color red or a spot of red. A spot of red. The rats. The person in this energy, the copycat. It's the 5th planet from the sun. So the number 5. Stop it. The number 5 is significant. Something about the king of gods, the guy of the sky. The sky father. Sky father is my words hold power. So someone in a position of power. Their words are very powerful. What they say goes. Someone is very emotional about whatever this is going on. Oh, shit. A king of swords is significant. Aquarius energy. It could be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Protector of the Roman state. A protector of the state would be someone who is in the justice system, protecting the state, protecting the people. So a judge, a lawyer, private investigator, police officer is significant. This is Jupiter with knowledge and abundance. So they have knowledge with regard to this feminine energy. Something about a Thursday is very significant. July. What else do we have? A3, 3W, 3 women could be significant. Washington could be significant. You were the first to tame me. Big teeth. Someone could have big teeth. Queen Latifah is from Newark, New Jersey, so Newark could be Stop. Look at this. 555, the change. A change is occurring. The universe is moving things around for you. I'm about to go. Because this shit can't get any fucking clearer. Oh, Grand Theft Auto. Something about someone trying to steal a car. Or maybe that is one of the things this person was in demon time about. Maybe there are 3 people involved in that. 3 people getting affected by this change. 3 people who went against this energy here and are being affected. But not in the best way. In the worst way. Something about something being wet. And pause. Maybe, I mean, it's next to the feminine energy. Maybe something is wet. But then they talk about wet when someone gets unalived. So someone could have, that's typically when someone gets shot, right? Like his t-shirt was wet. But I guess that could be stabbed too. Something about a robbery could be significant. Being wet, but also that someone could be, you know, excitable down in those areas. Oh, wet, with the wetting of the bed. Maybe that's significant that somebody peed the bed. Or cried a lot. Maybe someone's going to cry a lot in prison. Not able to handle the energy that they put out. Or the energy that they manifested for themselves. All right. I'm going to do a few more and then we're going to go. Shame. This person, this is what people are talking about. This person could be ashamed of wetting the bed or ashamed of their tears, ashamed of crying. They don't want to seem weak, but they're definitely feeling ashamed with these major changes and challenges that are coming. Wow. Look, miracle tone of nature coming out again. They're ashamed of their words. Or they, I don't know. Maybe someone, with the 3. Maybe someone from this 3-person group is afraid or ashamed of, they're ashamed of their words or their actions. It's also 3W, so it could be 3 wins. Although these wins are good, it's kind of bittersweet. So if this is someone that you know, betrayal comes from someone that you know. This would be someone you know that you're winning against. Or even the 3 people that you're winning against. It hurts, but it's like, wow. Like it makes you happy, but it hurts at the same time. AZ. All right. I just saw 888, so that could be significant. I just saw a dark energy. So someone, and I saw jealousy specifically. Yep, jealous of your energy. That puts this person in attack mode. You affect this person a great deal. And they attract soul tribe. This is the energy this person attracts. The type of individuals they have in their own energy. They do the same things. The 3 women, 3W. The letter P is significant. GP. general purposes, general public. The letter C is significant with this transformation and this miracle. CP, something about a cop. CPS could be significant. Sacral chakra resonates with emotions and creativity, facilitating positive healing from past traumas. This is the DNA, like you're changing every day, and people see this. This is like your creative energy. They see you as a goddess, male or female. Something about a mother and a daughter is significant. This is associated with the feminine principle of mother and child. The phases of the moon are significant. Gives it as a mother, the maiden, and crone. So 3 generations of a family is significant. The ruler of the tides. The ruler of the tides is someone who could affect someone's emotions, possibly through manipulation. So again, we had the energy of the mother earlier. So someone's mother manipulated them into being who they are with the sacral chakra, with something to do with sex. Maybe sex and children with the DNA here. Maybe having babies or getting pregnant, getting abortion money, or saying that they're pregnant and they're not. Like schemes with sex and money is significant. This has to do with someone's emotions, instincts, habits, instinctive reactions, their inner self, and how they express themselves. They express themselves through this sexual energy. New moon. Someone wants to, they want to set new intentions. They want a fresh start. The letter K is significant. And fear. Someone is afraid of this fresh start or afraid of moving forward. I don't know. Oh, maybe the person who has a new perspective. Yeah, with a new perspective, you're setting new intentions. But it comes with fear. Fear of the unknown. Fear of something is going to work out. Fear of a decision you made is going to go the way you want it to. Maybe someone is afraid because of some danger or some challenges that are being put upon them, what you won't do for love. Maybe someone is fearful about what they want to do for love. Bobby could be significant. Caldwell could be significant. Girl, only you will make me do for love what I would not do. Maybe if someone fears doing that, doing for love what they would not do. California is significant. CPS could be significant. A GPS system could be significant. We saw Grand Theft Auto. Washington, Pennsylvania. Got a thing for you and I can't let go. Let me read the names and the stuff that came off of this list from earlier. Damn, this is a long reading. Okay. The name Terrence, Williams, Lamar, Thornton, West, Daniel, Amy, Jean, Eugene, Elliot, Don or Donald, Sean, spelled S-H-A-W-N and S-E-A-N, Shauna, Mary, Matthew, Jackson, Craig, Curtis, Theo, Theodore, Teddy, Howard, Jess, Riley, Washington, Jeff, Jeffrey, Susie, Sue, Susan, Tanisha, Alma, Pedro, George, and Janet. The places that are significant are Daytona Beach, Virginia, and New York City. The years that are significant are 2012, 2008, 2005, 1977, 1994, 2001, 2018, 2025, 1972. The dates March 4th, March 13th, July 4th, and the third Monday is significant. So whatever third Monday of the month. The eclipse season is significant. Something is significant about brothers. Something is significant about someone imprinting on someone, which you won't do for love. Someone imprinted love on someone. Something about someone having green fingertips. So it made me think of someone, the first thing it made me think of was chlorophyll. That you put in your water, but then chlorophyll, I don't think it's green, but something about putting something over someone's mouth, trying to make them pass out is significant, or trying to put something over their mouth to shut them up. Something about green, you could have been dealing with like vegetables or green dye, or herbs. So putting something over someone's mouth, and then with the herbs and the green tips, that makes me think of like witchcraft or someone doing some type of kitchen magic in order to maybe imprint some energy of silence on someone. I don't know if that's possible. It just came out my mouth, so there we have it. Calvin could be significant, or Klein. Something about awake or bake, or someone could be feeling weak. I feel so weak in the knees. SWV could be significant. Love, though, is significant. Something is also significant about someone having a swollen eye and needing to wear an eye patch or wearing an eye patch. Something about the system. So like the governmental system could be significant. Also, something is significant about two groups working together with a solo artist. So it made me think of like the police force and the prosecutor are working with a private investigator. And something is tonight's the night. So that made me think tonight's the night, something is over. I guess the end of something. But it also made me think of like a bust. Tonight's the night. So they have enough information, two groups working together, one solo artist. So it could be like the local police and the FBI or something to that effect. But something is significant about that. I'm in another world. The name Cappy could be significant. Cap. I don't know why I thought about my cousin's name, Capricia. So Capricia could be significant. Cap. It makes me think of K-A-P-P. A sorority or a fraternity could be significant. Kappa. Yeah, Kappa something is significant. Charles Wilson could be significant. Kerwin, Kari, Kiwi could be significant. Patricia could be significant. Pat. We said California, we said PA, we said Washington. Something is cap, like what someone is saying is cap. You know, that's what the young kids say. You capping. Why you capping? You bugging. I don't know, something about slang is significant. Maybe older slang, because I felt real old trying to say that right now. Word processing is significant. A Word document or a PowerPoint is significant. Someone being politically correct is significant. Don't disturb this groove. And I want to tell you that something, Coca-Cola, something, someone could do, you know, lines of whatever for pleasure. Something about the C police department. So whatever there's a C, name of it, town or city or whatever, C police department. Something about awake, someone could have passed on. Maybe a officer of the law, W-A-K-E with C-P, cop. This cop could have had the initial K and their name. Oui, something could be significant about France, Paris. Maybe someone's name is Paris. Maybe Paris is shameful. I don't know. Oh, Massachusetts. We said Massachusetts. We have the M-E. The Me Too movement could be significant. A Matt. Oh, Matt. The name Matt or Matthew is very significant. We had Matt on our paper. Oh, WAP. Oh, definitely WAP. What did I say? With the wet. Yes, someone has the goodness. A Libra is very significant. Cardi B. What's the reason? Somebody wants to know the reason why maybe someone won't leave somebody alone. It's because of the WAP. It's because of the WAP. Okay. That's all I got. Oh, the name Kevin could be significant. Kim, the singer Kim, K-E-M. Maybe one of his songs is significant. All right, people, I'm out of here. I hope that this is helpful to you. It was dope for me. I love you, people. Thank you for watching. Thank you to all the new subscribers. I truly appreciate you. And thank you for everything. Just also, I typically don't comment. I do a lot of liking and loving of the comments. I would love to want to talk to everybody and, you know, thank them and or say whatever needs to be said. However, I know I could get caught up in that. And I just have a feeling that eventually it's going to be overwhelming. And I don't want to start something that I don't want to finish. Not that I can't finish, but I don't want to. Because I like to be personal. I don't want to, I'm not very surface level. I like to get to know you and talk to you. And I can't just pour all that energy into the comments. So I still want to thank you very much. I do appreciate it. And I hope you understand. So there'll be times where I feel like I want to thank somebody for something they said or did. And I'll do that. But I try not to. But if my spirit says to, I do. So yeah. All right. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I love you. Have the best day possible. And yeah, that's it. Bye.